Good Friday morning, everyone. Meteorologist Zach Batten for the Bell Park Weather Network, here to get you out the door this morning and get you ready for the weekend. Uh, you know, the icons up there let you know exactly what we're looking at for today. So, another nice, wonderful day across the region. Plenty of sunshine. Some clouds will begin to move in as we go through the day in preparation for our next system. But still, the day today is going to be just fantastic. So let's go ahead and jump in to our future radar. A couple things we want to talk about. Again, this is starting at 6 a.m. This morning. So temperatures, we're looking at anywhere from the upper 20s to low 30s across most of the region. Going to be pretty chilly. So again, make sure you start your car if you have to be out and about this morning. As we go through the day, here we are at noon. Again, temperatures rebound nicely with plenty of sunshine. With most of us into the low to mid 40s at this point. And then as we go through the day, here we are at 6 o'clock. We're still in the 40s, upper 30s as we do kind of start to cool off because, the sun goes down. Funny how that works. And then as we move through the rest of the evening, you see some precipitations kind of start to show up off to our west. The good news is, here we are Saturday morning. You see most of that precipitation still hanging out off to our west. It does look like, as we go through the day Saturday, that most of Saturday will be dry. This particular model is a little bit quicker, moving a lot of this precipitation in. I do think really the best chance for precipitation for our western areas doesn't start until about 7, 8 o'clock or so. And then a lot of it starts off light. And by the time we get into the overnight, it does pick up a little bit. So this is 10 o'clock Saturday night. Again, I think this is a little quick, but probably not too far off. And then as we go through Saturday and into Sunday, you see this is Sunday morning, 4 a.m. A lot of that rain still hanging around, and it will hang around most of the morning Sunday before eventually the system does start to pull out. Of course, the further east you are across the region, the longer it will take for that rain to get out of here. But that does mean the farther east you are, the more of your Saturday that's dry. So for a lot of you, probably won't see any rain in general on Saturday, at least until the very late evening and overnight hours. So overall, this weekend, not looking too bad. Temperatures really through the weekend. Saturday is going to be a little bit warmer. Sunday, we cool down a little bit, but we likely get into the 40s both days. Sunday, a little bit cooler. Some of us maybe topping out in the upper 30s. There are a few models that have been kind of teetering back and forth on whether or not, kind of as this system pulls out, if they want to bring in some light snow showers on the back side. Right now, it's really a toss-up if it's going to get cold enough. It doesn't look like it's going to, but some snow can't be ruled out. Not really expecting much in the way of accumulation at this time. We'll be keeping an eye on those trends, as it is a bit of a more recent trend with the snow kind of coming in on the backside, but that's something we'll keep an eye on. If we need to, update anything, of course we will. But the weekend not looking too bad. It's rain late Saturday evening and into Sunday. That rain begins to pull out later Sunday afternoon. And then Monday, we do probably see a few more rain showers across the area, but not looking like a washout or anything. And then once we really kind of get through Monday, the kind of rest of the week next week goes back to looking pretty nice and fairly warm. Next week, we'll detail your chances for a white Christmas. And spoiler alert, in case you haven't heard, they're not particularly great, but we'll explain why that is and why there still might be a little bit of hope. But we'll go over that next week. For now, that is all I have for you this morning. I appreciate you all joining me. If you have any questions, anything I can answer for you, leave that down in the comments below, and I'll make sure I answer that during the day today. For now, I'm meteorologist Zach Batten with the Bell Park Weather Network. Unless we need to update, I will see you all on Monday. In the meantime, though, I know I had mentioned a video coming out, what would have been last night, due to various technical issues and me bashing my head against the wall, trying to get them solved. That video was delayed, but it will be out tonight, likely 7 p.m. You'll see a premiere on our YouTube channel, which essentially just kind of counts it down so you know exactly when it's going to go live. But that will be 7 o'clock this evening. Again, that's a recap for the 2023 severe weather season. All right, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you next week.